Jesus Christ, I burned the whole shit out of that. Sorry about that, guys. So you didn't hear anything I was saying. What's up, Josh Chandler? What's up, Dog Mama? Didn't read it. Sorry. Jason J, Dylan Garrison, what's up? And hey, Shenny, I thought I added me, but I didn't. Damn it. I was. And I do. This thing is driving me insane. I don't think this is a good thing. I really don't. So let's get to a couple things. The source says that there's panic in the Kremlin. No one can reach Putin. Right now, the Kremlin is negotiating about something with General Governor Doyman. And then some people in the Kremlin from the presidential administration are finding out about a possible emergency relocation. One of the few destinations is Uruguay. And another one is South Africa. Another one is I forgot. Oh, Cuba. Cuba has reached out. Then I gotta plug it back in. Damn it. See, I look at different screens, so it's hard. Prigozhin issued orders to the defense minister commanders who remain at the Southern Military District headquarters in Rostov. And the latest we have about 10 minutes ago is Prigozhin announced that if the chief of the general staff, Gerasimov, and defense minister Shoigu do not come with him, Wagner and PMC will go to Moscow and take Moscow. In the meantime, they're going to blockade all the way from Rostov. They're looking for this Valery Jeremasov from the Rostov MOD headquarters. He's trying to hide in his friend's apartment in the city, supposedly. So that's kind of who they're looking for. So there's also chatter going on that they want to publicly execute Vladimir Putin. He's got a death wish for sure. I'm not that black-pilled. Well, I'm just trying to do it when I get a second. Putin is old. Kid you be cloth. He's playing the old textbook trick like they did during World War II. Could be, and the biggest thing is we're not going to get any information out of anybody. Like, again, this is take one of those things with a grain of salt because it's this is an odd situation. I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. I'm younger, but so here we have three helicopters that were shot down. Russian channels report that 3 helicopters sent to attack Wagner were shot down. I probably shouldn't scroll too much. Okay, so this is Russian propagandist, but this was 2 days ago. Mercenaries from PMC, Wagner. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Don't siege Moscow, take it immediately. Blah blah blah. I've also read reports. So I read 2 reports. One that said President Putin has left Russia completely, and one that said he is in St. Petersburg, Russia. Yeah, well, so there was already a report out. Trying to look for it. There was already a report out that the CIA was actively involved and feeding direct orders and intelligence to Prigozhin. So, yeah. I'm calling bees good to keep people from paying attention to Hunter like the stupid sub Titanic. Yeah. So this, Dylan, one of the things that's going on is I've talked to a couple people that are from Russia, and this is actively happening. Interestingly, you have some S-400s going through town. These are the missile defense systems. We also saw one of these in California on a train last week when we were seeing all those military movements. So all that plays into it. We had all those military movements in the United States. We saw one of these S-400s, Russian missile launchers, on a train in California. It just really seems like something's about to happen. So whether that's planned or whether it's totally organic, it seems like there's something up. I'm still not convinced that you move your military into Russia without any kind of pushback. So yeah, I mean, I'm personally concerned with this whole thing. I just don't think you move that far into Russia without a reason for it. There's reports that half of the Russian military have joined Prigozhin, or would be willing. Again, I don't know how you get that information, especially this quickly. But what's up, Jacob and Barbara? So, I mean, are we seeing the Civil War or what? The birds are talkative today. Davel, so we have an active military coup. Excuse me. So we have what the hell is the city's name? Rostov has been taken. So Rostov on Don at the bottom of this map circled has been taken. They've taken over the Ministry of Defense and they've looked for the general in command who's supposed to be held up in Buddy's apartment. And they've I've heard that they've taken Voronezh and that they're headed to Moscow. But they have a blackout. Yeah, Moscow's had a blackout. No more likely UN, US, NATO. Oh, I tend to think so too. I really do. I think that the most compelling thing that I've heard is that somebody infiltrated Putin's organization and he's trying to flush him out. That's the most compelling thing I've heard from all the people I've talked to, all the messages I've got back and forth. But this looks crazy. They have literally taken over an entire city, Rostov, from Russia. This Wagner group, and they're setting up for something bigger. They're moving S-400s and they're moving tanks and military equipment. I've shown you guys all night. There's a multitude of vehicles going up towards the Moscow area, and it's looking like things are going to get a little tight. I don't know what it is. The last time that happened, there was a revolution in the USSR. 91 to 93. And this looks similar, but again, they faced no resistance. So either Putin has completely lost control of the entire country, or there's something up, because it just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. They just walked into the heart of Russia, the population center of a world power, and just said it's ours. Rolled up tanks. Shenny, could Biden have a hand in this? I don't trust what's going on here first now there. Yeah, so one of the reports, and again, all this is very early reporting. I have no idea. I'm just some asshole. don't take anything that I say as gospel. Go do your own research. But what I see, which general said he wanted to nuke the West. I don't remember who that was, but from what I see, there was a report that the CIA is controlling Nishiokin's military. And thanks, Ozzy. Nishiokin's being controlled and is an asset of the CIA, and he'll remain in power in Russia if he helps the CIA topple the Russian government. And we've heard our politicians, including Joe Biden, say that he needs to be eliminated. I think when you destabilize it and put a war hawk that is a military force, then all you're doing is inviting problems. I'd rather stay with Vladimir Putin. I'm not pro-Russia. I'm not pro, Ukraine or pro Putin. I just think it's a bad idea when you start putting war hawks in powers of nuclear armed countries. So that's it for me. Ozzy, kiss my ass. But I love you, buddy. Yeah, I'll probably jump back over to Ozzy's in a minute here. But if anything else happens, I will let you guys know. Have a good night and stay safe.